Hey guys, how are we all? Welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a general love reading for the sign of Virgo. This is going to be a weekly general love reading for Virgo. This can resonate with your Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus sign, so please check out the other available videos on the channel so you get a clearer, more concise picture as what potentially could be happening for your love life in this week. Now, I could be reading for yourself or for your love interest, the one that's on your mind, etc. So please use your own discernment and flip the roles to however this best fits with your situation, but please do not make the story fit. Okay guys, so if the reading resonates or if parts of the message resonate, then that's awesome. If it doesn't resonate, then it's simply not your message, okay? So let's get into this and see what we can get for Virgo, for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, for love for this particular week. I can't actually genuinely believe that we're in December already. It's absolutely crazy. It's the end of the year. It's absolute madness. But anyway, let's get into this. What can we get for Virgo, please, for love? Virgo. Oh, I felt that. We have the Lovers. Beautiful. So you could be dealing with a Gemini, or you have this strongly in your chart. Oh, look at that. We have the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So we have strong kind of air energy here. So I feel like there could be an air sign in particular who you may have on your mind. Okay. Or your person may have you on your mind, however this resonates. So we have fire energy here with the Nine of Wands. So I feel like someone's feeling a little bit wounded as of right now. Yeah, look at that, with the Three of Swords wanting to come out, so somebody's definitely feeling quite heartbroken about a situation as of sorts, but let's get into the rest of the reading. Okay, so we have Knight of Swords. Oh, I said the Knight of Swords, wow. So I feel like something is going to come in very quickly and it's going to catch you off guard, but we have the Knight of Wands here as well, so I feel like someone definitely wants to move in very passionately and very quickly. They want to rush into something, but maybe it might be the best idea not to rush. I've just heard a motorbike outside, so just kind of going past. Yeah, somebody definitely wants to rush, but they're trying to hold themselves back. We have the King of Swords coming out. We saw that already. So there's that predominant air sign that we were talking about. Wow, okay. So we have the Fool, we have the Empress, and we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. Bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Cups in reverse. Okay, so you could specifically be dealing with a Aries, maybe a Taurus, a Libra, and a Gemini that we have here on the table. And obviously we have quite a lot of air here already. We have fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and we have a little bit of water of what we don't see at the bottom of the deck here, with the Four of Cups in reverse and the Seven of Cups in reverse. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We have Taurus specifically as well. Okay, so not really very much earth energy apart from a little bit here with this Empress. Okay. So what I'm picking up on is that either you or your love interest as of right now are wanting to take the leap of faith into diving into a particular connection, most likely your connection. But I'm getting the overall sense that there could be a third party involved where there is someone who they're most likely dealing with, who they're not seeing eye to eye as of right now. They may even cut off communication with this particular person, so that they can pursue you. I'm picking up. I feel like someone, most likely your person, has had the realization that you actually have a very strong soulmate connection, and they see you as their Empress. They see you as their long-term partner. Potentially they want to come in very passionately to show you how they feel about you and take a chance on this kind of love that there is between the two of you. But they've most likely been hurt from a previous relationship, or maybe a current relationship that they're dealing with, that they're trying to get themselves out of. I feel like they're in a transitional stage at the moment. Because obviously we are kind of leading up to Christmas, and you know, if your love interest has a particular third party and they have a baby mama, baby daddy, and they have children, that type of thing, it's obviously the type of the holidays where, you know, they kind of have to, you know, spend that obligatory kind of time with one another, and it's because of the children, that type of thing. So I feel like someone is wanting to come forward towards you, but they may be closing off a cycle as of yet. I feel like this is kind of like the last hurdle that this person has to jump over. I feel like this person just wants to kind of get the Christmas out of the way. If you or your person, if they celebrate Christmas, obviously it's just the hustle and bustle of the Christmas period, regardless of whether you celebrate it or not. So it's like, I feel like in the brand new year, with this kind of full energy, for like 2022, somebody definitely wants to focus on birthing a new situation, most likely with you, and kind of cutting out somebody else. Somebody's not interested as of right now from dealing with somebody else. They're very much focused in the now, in how they can grow their own situation, to do with their finances, to do with their career, to do with their stability, and just getting their head right. I'm getting like they're just their mental state, so that they are in a better frame of mind to just kind of get through the rest of December, to then eventually tackle the brand new year with a lot more positivity and vigor. I'm getting this overall sense is like there could potentially be an age gap between the two of you. I'm getting that, especially with this kind of full energy and the Empress together here. So if that's not necessarily the case, then this person, you bring out this kind of inner child in them, and they see you as their equal here with the Lovers. They see you as their equal. What I'm picking up on here with the Four of Cups in reverse, if there's the separation between the two of you, which I feel like there is most likely, this person hasn't necessarily given off the impression to you as of yet that they actually want to have a renewal of your connection. Things may have been very confusing in the past, and potentially if you've not been on the same page or communicated openly with one another, I feel like this person wants to eventually step forward to let you know where things are, but they could be dealing with someone who they have children as of right now. So they're coming across to you as maybe a little bit immature, or maybe even unreliable. Like if you don't necessarily know the full backstory of what's going on with this person, then potentially you may be like questioning their kind of motives and their intentions in relation to coming forward towards you, and whether they're genuinely interested in you or not, in bringing something together. And what I'm picking up on is that most likely your person could be dealing with a commitment of sorts that they're trying to end as of right now, in order to free themselves so that they're able to come forward towards you. But I feel it may take a little bit of time, potentially, but I'm very interested in clarifying these majors that we have here on the table, so you guys get an idea as potentially what else could be going on. But the other thing as well is, what I feel is that this person really wants to be able to communicate to you and bring some sort of healing and stability into your connection. But I feel like there could be someone else in the mix, most likely this third party, who could be preventing them from opening up and communicating with you in some way, maybe even trying to, I'm getting steal their phone, like maybe steal their phone, their lines of communication, potentially block you without even you knowing, or even maybe your person not knowing that you've been blocked, because the third party potentially had access to their social media or their phone or something, or deleted your number, or I'm getting that for some reason. So potentially that could be another reason. I feel like someone's really been fretting about why has somebody been not communicated with me, and you might have necessarily thought, oh, this person has specifically blocked me because they're not interested, but I feel like you're eventually going to find out some sort of news which is going to settle you. I feel like give you some sort of peace of mind. But potentially the other thing I'm getting is that most likely this person who you're dealing with, if they're dealing with this third party, they are causing a load of aggro as of right now. There are a lot of lies, manipulation, and potentially I'm getting a lot of bitterness and resentment to do with a connection as of sorts. So things are really not very pretty right now. And I feel like your person's just getting their head out of the clouds with this kind of realization that the situation that they've been in before has been very unhealthy, and they've been very wounded from it. They feel exhausted from this other situation, and I feel like if they were to come forward towards you, as of right now, even though they want to rush in and have a deeper commitment with you, they feel that potentially they could just be bringing a load of drama with them, and they know that you're not deserving of having all of that drama. They don't want to bring all the drama and the chaos and what have you to you, or bring it onto your doorstep. Like, you know, this person is actually trying to keep themselves very reserved and keep their private life very private, like what's going on behind closed doors. I'm getting this sense of they're trying to keep everything contained and to themselves so that it can just be sorted out, like logically, strategically, the right way. I'm getting like somebody's really trying to make sure that they've done it all by the rule book, as it were, and that they're not putting a foot wrong, because they just basically want to cut themselves off from this other situation as quickly and like succinctly as possible so that they can move on towards you. Okay, so what I'm feeling as well is this person knows that they feel that they're having to fight for the connection with you by closing off this other scenario that they're dealing with, and they will fight for the connection for you. Absolutely. Like this person here with this King of Swords, you don't necessarily have to be dealing with an air sign, but this person is very much got their sword up. They're ready to tackle the problem that's facing in front of them, and they're basically, their eyes on the prize are to be able to come forward towards you. You may not know that as of right now. You may have had like some sort of indication of feeling of knowing that that is exactly what's going on, but this person definitely wants to heal the connection with you, and they may need a little bit of time to heal themselves before they feel confident enough in order to approach you and feel like it's the right time to eventually approach you. But they definitely want to come forward towards you, and they want to date you, and you basically make them feel like they're on cloud 9, and they know that you don't deserve a load of drama or upset in your life. But this person may have their freedom kind of restricted as of right now, especially if they're dealing with somebody else, and all they want to do is come forward towards you. So there may be some time, potentially later on this month or even in the new year, that you may accept some sort of invitation to like meet up or something along those lines I'm picking up on, so that you guys can move on forward together. You know, things, if this person is kind of finishing off a very long-term situation, like with a partner, and they have kids together, then potentially if they've gone from something like that with a long-term home and a family and a house and all of that, to then go through potentially a divorce or becoming like a single parent or co-parenting or something along those lines I'm picking up on, where they're having to get legal aid or legal advice, things may take a bit of time. So therefore this person wants to come forward towards you, and they would like a deeper commitment at some point, because they definitely see you as that person that they would like to have this long-term commitment, because who they were dealing with before wasn't the right person for them. And they may come in as a little bit light-hearted and a bit, you know, not necessarily non-committal, but this person has most likely gone through a lot. So therefore they just want a bit of, not bit of fun, but they just want more fun in their life. They may kind of come in across as a bit cheeky, a bit flirty and what have you, but they'll probably just want to try and build something up between you relatively slowly, rather than necessarily rushing straight in to go into another long-term commitment of sorts, if that's something that potentially resonates. So what I feel kind of cool to do is clarify these majors on the table. I just looked at the time and saw 1444, so you could be seeing 444 quite often. Okay, so I want to find out about this Lover's energy. But this person's most likely going through a separation or a breakup with this person if they're dealing with a third party, because they don't want to be in separation from you any longer. So they're very much focused in their current as of right now. It's interesting to me because you see how these two are just facing upwards, like as in the now, and you have the Fool and the Knight of Wands looking to the past. So they want to come back, be in the now, so that they can come back towards you. And potentially they've got someone who they're dealing with who's potentially also got an eye on you and a very close eye on this other person, and their kind of motive, if they know about this, that they're coming forward towards you. So you could just potentially be focusing very much on yourself as of right now. Like, I'm picking up on this kind of feminine energy here, and you may be just getting very involved, following your intuition, following the particular guidance about what to do with this connection, and focusing on you. And with you doing that, you see how this kind of masculine here is looking at the feminine as you're kind of being focusing on the bigger picture of your own life, and then everything will kind of eventually like mold into place. That's what I'm picking up on anyway. So why is the Lovers here for Virgo? But they admire you so much, and they want to rekindle the romance that there may have been between the two of you. Even if there wasn't romance between the two of you and you kind of just were good friends, or you were work colleagues, or you kind of went to school together, or university or college, or however this kind of resonates, like this person wants to be able to like move things up a notch in relation to your connection and kind of see where it goes, but they definitely recognize your worth, and they know that you're not going to settle for anything, you know, short-lived, as it were. You're more focused on getting something long-term, and they know this, but potentially as of this week they may not be in the energy as of yet to provide that for you, even though that in the overall impression I'm getting is that they do want to do that and do want to have that. And that's definitely what their intention is. They're thinking about it a lot. Why is the Lovers here for Virgo? Whew. Yeah, look at that. So we have the High Priestess coming out reversed with the Justice, Libra here. So we got Cancer energy and we have Libra of what we don't see. So there may have been a lot of secrets, and I feel like your connection may be of no secret anymore. So you could be keeping yourself away, like separate from this person, detaching from this person, but kind of knowing spiritually that something is bigger between the two of you. And I feel like you're getting some sort of karmic justice is coming into play, or even for your person. Potentially you may even have a past life connection with them. You may be feeling relatively sad as of right now, as waiting for things to eventually happen, but they will take into place. But potentially you could be stressed as of right now, with your imagination kind of running wild about whether this person's actually finishing off what they're finishing off, or oh my god, are they actually finishing off what they're finishing off, or are they not? And here's the confirmation here with the 8 of Cups. The confirmation that you've been needing is, are they going to leave this situation or not? And there it is with the 8 of Cups. They're going to leave it because they're not emotionally fulfilled in this other situation. And you see how we have no cups here on the table, but on the bottom of the deck of what we don't see, we had those cups cards, those emotions, and that's all what we don't see. So justice for the unseen is coming in for you both. Like, things are going to be moving forward in your favour, and they're leaving this other situation so that they can travel towards you here with the 3 of Wands, because they want something long term with you here with the 10 of Pentacles. That's the overall impression, that's the overall intention of what it is they want with your connection. But you may be really stressed about this. Yeah, you're overthinking this, thinking, oh, you know, even if my person does all of this, do they genuinely want to have a fresh start with me, or are they going to get sidetracked? That's something I'm picking up on. but I feel like you're just focusing on yourself and your blessings are coming in for you. So you may be quite a physical distance from this person, but feel quite emotionally distant as of right now. But I don't feel like that is going to be for too much longer, especially if you both are wanting this kind of 10 of Pentacles together. You're both wanting to settle down or eventually move in together or kind of start a family, and you know, you have a lot of passion for each other, and you're very confident about what it is that you both want. Yeah, you're both very confident about what it is that you want. So they also just want you to kind of know that they are definitely giving up on this other situation that's not serving them. Yeah, and they're healing themselves away from this karmic partner most likely in order to come forward towards you with a true soulmate connection here with the reconciliation with the star. Could be dealing with an Aquarius. What else here for the lovers, for Virgo? Yeah, look at that. So we have the Four of Swords in reverse and we have the Six of Cups. So another indication of a past life connection. They basically see you as home. They see you as home. They're trying to strategize on the best way in order to come forward towards you here. This person wants you to kind of know that they will eventually be strong enough to close off this cycle in order to come back to you. Potentially you may have been fearful, like, oh, well, maybe my person's feeling relatively weak. They've gone through enough. Maybe it's all too much. They've had their heart broken. I've had my heart broken, and everybody seems to be in a bit of a sad place, as it were. But I'm just getting this overall impression that your person wants you to kind of see the bigger picture and know that they are definitely coming. And I feel like you kind of know that already intuitively, but you could be having a little bit of doubt. You could be like maybe not trusting your intuition as much. But look, they're here to give you justice. Broke up the deck again, and we have justice with the Six of Cups. This is most likely a karmic cycle coming into play, like it's closing out so that they can have a reunion with you with the Six of Cups. They want you to feel safe and secure in knowing that they are on the way back to you. And look at that, Six of Swords. They're leaving this other situation physically and emotionally so that they can come forward towards you. They want to move your connection onto calmer waters, but they want their life to be in calmer waters as of right now as well, because it most certainly isn't. Especially if they're dealing with all this stress and with this other person. Even on every level, they have all this love for you, because I just saw the Ace of Cups upright, but I saw the Justice card in reverse. So they feel like it's incredibly unfair as of right now that they can't be open to showing you the feelings that they have for you, and you may feel relatively let down. But look, they have all this love for you, just saying that, and now we've got the King of Cups. This person's trying to battle their head and their heart on how to come forward towards you. But their life is a bit upside down, topsy-turvy as of right now. So why is the Fool here, this Aries energy for Virgo? Yeah, they want a new beginning because they've been reflecting on your relationship. And they need to let go of the burdens of the past in order to embrace a much more stable, grounded beginning with you. They are letting go of the obligations, the responsibilities, etc. in order to move forward towards you. They may be incredibly stressed as of right now, but they're getting free from an unhealthy relationship. Yeah, that they most likely had children with this person, so that they can move themselves forward. Yeah, so that they can eventually have something more long-term with you. But they want to build on your connection, and they want to put in the love to your connection. Yeah, but they definitely want to take the leap of faith and jump away from an unhappy long-term home that they most likely been dealing with, a karmic partner of sorts who's very codependent on them financially and emotionally, and they have to walk on eggshells with this person, and they could be dealing with this karmic partner potentially who may be feeling relatively vengeful as of right now. especially if they kind of caught an idea of potentially that your person's coming towards you and they don't like the idea of that because they're trying to make your person's life as unstable as possible to prevent them from coming forward towards you. What else here for the Fool? Why else is the Fool here? This person wants to jump in to you as quickly as possible on a soul level. They already want to be there with you, but they know that they have to be patient because they're waiting for legal proceedings, most likely to kind of close off. Yeah, to do with an unhappy home of sorts, because they're unstable as of right now. The legal process could be potentially unfair, so they may not necessarily get everything that they were hoping out of a situation. 9 of Swords. This person's having a lot of sleepless nights. They want to get away from all of that. And look at that. It's that Knight of Swords that I said earlier when I kind of said, you know, Knight of Swords rather than Knight of Wands. And it's come out. This person has gone through a very difficult cycle in their life. And they realise that all they want to do is come forward towards you. And to fight for what you and them are going to have together. But they're waiting for something to change in their life. And so when they can have this kind of the green light, as it were, they want to basically jump into the connection of getting back to know you, like as in imminently. They just want to be there doing it already, but they know that they can't do that. Look, 10 of Swords, I can't make it up. Because this person's stressed. This person is dealing with someone else who's incredibly difficult or trying to make their life as hard as possible. They could have potentially been betrayed by this person, left out in the cold, and so therefore now they're trying to heal old wounds. But they may just be emotionally unavailable as of right now because they're trying to stay in their headspace. But all they keep on wanting me to kind of let you know is that they do have this love for you. They know that they haven't shown it, but that doesn't mean that they don't have it. They just have so much going on. Potentially they could have been legally advised to keep themselves to themselves. That's very possible. Yeah, look at that. They could have been advised here with the Hierophant. Given very solid advice by someone who's very balanced, like a mediator as it were, who has said, look, I understand the problems that you're having, and if you want my solid advice, here's my advice. And I feel like somebody's taken very solid advice and they've kept it to themselves. And they've kept it to themselves, this advice, and they've been told most likely to keep their heart blocked a little bit from you and not be open by showing their feelings and withholding their affection from you, even though that they have it, because they most likely have been advised to do so until they close off this other situation. That's what I'm picking up on. But you may just feel like potentially they don't have feelings for you, they don't necessarily care, and that they're selfish and that they're a coward and they're nonchalant, and I'm getting that, you know, what have you. That could be like someone's specific message, but they want to kind of let you know. They're not having a jolly good time. They're trying to genuinely finish off something. Why is the Empress here? Yeah, look at that. So you may be really stuck up in your head here with the 2 of Swords. I'm just seeing you as this kind of Empress energy. Yeah, you may be really like unsure about what's happening with this connection because everything's up in the air. You're questioning this person and their motives by going, well, oh my gosh, I don't want to kind of rehash the old thing that's been happening in the past. Are things going to genuinely move on forward for us? Like, are we going to get to where we want to get to? You know, I just feel like things are definitely not moving at the speed that you would like them to. And so therefore, you could be getting a little bit frustrated. And that's why I'm kind of getting this kind of block in potential intuition here. Yeah, look at that. Another 2 here. It's for you to kind of get grounded and balanced, most likely. For you to kind of know and see and understand that they are coming. Look at that. in their heart of hearts, they are genuinely coming forward towards you, but it's just not here as in right now. It's just knowing that, like, they are on the way, but they're having to do things slowly. They're having to do things slowly. They've definitely made the choice. They had a choice of this other person and you with the Lovers, and now for definite with the Two of Wands in reverse, they've made their choice, and their choice is with you. And you've made your choice that you would like to be with this person. You could be seeing 22 or 222 quite often. Potentially you may have been really quite fearful of the unknown, about what was going to happen with your connection, because you most likely have been heartbroken in some way due to this whole thing. But I feel like it's just a major transition as of right now from one situation to another. You may have been fearful, like, oh, okay, you know, this person hasn't really spoken to me very much, or we've been in no contact, or I'm having to trust my intuition, but I'm not sure if I can. Are they genuinely going to get themselves single from this other person, or are they going to stay with the ex, or are they going to get back with the ex, or are they going to stay single, like get out with that particular relationship and stay single and then not pursue me, or not be around for me? I feel like that's something you may have been a bit fearful of and feeling a bit out of your depth. It's very specific, guys, so please just take what you feel resonates and what leaves the rest. I'm going to take one more for the Empress, for Virgo. Thank you. Yeah. See, you feel like things are going to be unbalanced between the two of you, and that they're going to be selfish and that you're going to miss out. But actually they are on the way back to you because they want to balance things. Yeah. They want to balance things with you. They think about you all the time. I feel like they obsessively think about you all the time. Think about coming back to you. But they most likely are trying to balance their life as of right now, because they've got some unresolved issues with someone else who's trying to rock the boat with them, who is trying to cause more hassle than it's worth, I'm getting, to prevent them from coming forward towards you. Could also be a Capricorn in the mix, but doesn't necessarily have to be. But you are also fearing about when this person comes back around, that if you give more to this person, if you had tried to give more to them before and you did, and then there was a disconnect for some reason, which potentially could have been the third party, and then you went into a separation of sorts, you potentially may have this little doubt or fear that you're going to be giving more to this person and again, and you're not going to receive very much back. I feel like that's something that could be potentially prominent in your kind of mind, as it were. But obviously take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. So I'm going to look at the individual, oh, I don't know why I said the individual. We have the Island Time Wellness Love Oracle cards, so yeah, maybe just focus on being single as of right now, being an individual, rather than kind of being worried about being a couple with this person. That could be something. Obviously I'm not trying to trigger anybody, but it could be something for someone. Yeah, maybe if this person has been married, they're trying to become single, change their status so that they are their own individual, I'm getting, rather than tied up to something that maybe they don't want to be tied up to financially, legally, what have you. Yeah, look at that. Hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent working on it. See, your person is trying to get out of this other situation. They're trying to now work on persistently focusing on their now, as it were, in order to finish off one thing to come forward towards you. They're very heartbroken as of right now. They may not give off the impression that they are, but they very much are, because this whole breakup most likely has been very painful, but you would never know it. Like, this kind of King of Swords character is someone who's doesn't really easily show their emotions, but deep down they probably don't feel like they're enough in some way, and they may have had ego or fear issues in the past that they're trying to tackle as of right now that maybe you don't know about. What else is going on for Virgo? Thank you. Passion, there we are. Insane chemistry, like each other equally, having fun. Yeah, your person has so much passion for you, and they're trying to make the healthier choice in their life in order to come forward towards you, because they don't want to bring you any drama, and they're trying to be happier and healthier in themselves so that you and them can have something light-hearted and fun. Because all they can do is think about you. They think about you like all the time. So just a couple cards fell on the floor, but I can't reach those, so I'm not going to, I can't see them either. They just turned up the other way. Okay. We have Coffin. Endings bring in new beginnings, growth, change, liberation and transition. And we have Love Call. Look at that. And I was just saying they're trying to end one situation in order to come forward towards you. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. So yes, they are going to let you know. They're going to call you and say with this passion, look, I finished it with the girl with the snake, or guy with the snake, however you want to call it. They're putting boundaries up with this other person. They've realised what had been going on previously, that potentially they've been manipulated by this other person for one reason or another. And they know that they are deserving of better. So they want to come forward towards you and call you and say that it's over and that they have all this passion for you, which obviously they do. I'm getting that song, You're Just Too Good to Be True. I can't take my eyes off of you. Oh my gosh. And then Love at the bottom of the deck. There's that song, You're Just Too Good to Be True. Can't take my eyes off of you. I think it's like Lauryn Hill. I'm not sure. But yeah, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection and attraction. They are so attracted to you. They love you. Yeah, and they want to take a chance. They want to take a risk by coming forward towards you, but they're not showing their hand as of right now that they love you, because they're trying to make healthier choices in their life to heal, to then go through a separation with this other person. But don't doubt it. The truth is, here with the sword and the rose, that they miss you, that they are thinking of you, and that they're actually quite sad without you. And they're trying to resolve these other issues that they have going on in their life. So let's have a look and see what's going on with the romance angels for Virgo. This is a beautiful reading, guys. It really is. But I can understand you may be feeling a little bit, you know, upset by the whole thing. But potentially they are going through a legal battle, and that kind of stuff takes some time, and it can be very painful. What else is going on for Virgo? What's going on for Virgo for the romance angels? Unrequited love, there we are. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going, and it landed here on the hammer with the Ten of Swords. This person, right, they are having to hold back the passion and the chemistry and the attraction they have for you until they finish off this other situation. Because they have this passion. Oh my God, I can't make it up. I've just said that. Passion. They have all this passion for you that they're having to keep themselves hidden. They're having to make it look like they don't potentially care less, but actually they really, really do care a lot. And they want to let you know that there's absolutely no love or interest with this other person whatsoever. That they have, the only reason they're in it is because they most likely have children with this person. And they want to have children with you. I feel like if you haven't got children together, they want children with you. Oh wow, look! Can't make it up, guys. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. This person is releasing the ex and they're healing family issues they have right now so that they can make the effort to come forward towards you. They're releasing this ex because there is unrequited love. There's nothing there. There's no emotion there whatsoever between them and this other person. They feel the passion and the love and the chemistry and what have you with you. They want you to know it's safe for you to love them. They want to wait until they've got everything resolved. Look at that, finances and career. They want everything resolved in their life so that you and them can actually have the fresh start that you are both deserving of. When it's kind of like the right time, you most likely have a past life relationship with each other, as what I was saying earlier. I mean, how beautiful, guys. But they are absolutely not interested or dealing with this other person whatsoever. They are really moving on from that. They may feel a bit restricted as of right now from that situation, but they are definitely moving on from it because they feel it's not worthwhile carrying on with a situation, and it's time to say goodbye to it because it doesn't serve them anymore. It doesn't resonate with them or how what they want for their future. Let's have a look at the Soul Journey Oracle cards and see what advice and guidance I can get for you to close off this beautiful reading. What's going on for Virgo, please? Oh, straight out. Gosh, growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Beautiful. And at the bottom of the deck we have gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. Now this is really stunning because as I'm filming this, I'm in the UK, but obviously over in the States we do have, there's Thanksgiving. So I feel like it's really quite poignant that with this reading coming out, obviously it will be coming out in the new week, but as I'm filming this, like, there is growth coming, so it's about being grateful and appreciative of the blessings that are kind of there around as of right now to allow this newness to come in, which is so stunning. Yeah, just to kind of let go of the fear from the past and just know that everything is like transitioning in the way that it needs to. Look at that, by accepting it for what it is here. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. Beautiful. Just focusing on yourself here to be able to then help others. Beautiful. Everything has its purpose, everything has its reason and its way of being and why it's happening the way that it is. And it's about just, you know, having a bird's eye view of everything and that type of perspective on the situation. Everything will move forward really beautifully in your connection eventually, and I don't feel like it will be really much longer now. I feel like this full energy in particular for 2022 is what's going to be growing in really beautifully. I'm definitely feeling very strongly Taurus and Aries season, where something very beautiful is going to come in for you both. Something a bit more concrete, a bit more long term. Because I think Aries season is March time. So March, April, May, around then. So potentially the springtime. Yeah, springtime of 2022. Things could be really transforming for you both. That's another message I'm picking up on. But anyway, let's close off the reading because these are getting too long now. So I hope that you have enjoyed the reading. If you did, please like, share and subscribe. Leave us a comment. I greatly appreciate it. If you do subscribe, hit the notification bell and you guys will get an alert as to when I post another video for you all. I hope that you have a very good week and we'll speak to you again soon. So please take care. Thank you. Bye for now.